contribute to the budget statement and the economic policy of the government of Ghana for the 2023 financial year. Mr. Speaker, the Health Minister was here to debate the budget, and I thought the Health Minister would give a detailed explanation as to why nurses trainees will be paid allowance whilst in school, but after school they cannot be employed. Mr. Speaker, Alhaji ABA in his debate posed a question: the legal basis of the SIM registration using Ghana card as the only source. And I thought the minister in debating would have responded fully to that particular question posed. But, Mr. Speaker, I did not get the answer. Mr. Speaker, governance is not about making sweet promises to sugar-coated words, but the ability to deliver is what is important. Mr. Speaker, lawlessness is the order of the day. Mr. Speaker, if those who are placed in the hands of affairs are disrespecting the laws of this country, what do we expect from the people in my constituency? Mr. Speaker, the budget at page 187 indicated clearly the revised appropriation is about 145 billion. And in the same page, they are telling us that by the end of the year, the projected expenditure will be 153 billion. Mr. Speaker, expenditure in excess of appropriation is a criminal offense under Section 96 of Public Financial Management Act. If I have a budget before me telling me that a crime will be committed at the end of the year, Mr. Finance Minister, you expect me to approve that budget for you? Mr. Speaker, the laws are made to be respected, and those who are placed in the hands of affairs must respect the laws of the land. Mr. Speaker, recklessness, display of incompetence, and mismanagement is the order of the day. Mr. Speaker, Ghana's debt from coming Nkrumah to 2016, President Mohammed's regime, former President Mohammed's regime, was 123 billion. But today, as a result of recklessness and incompetence, mismanagement of the economy, Ghana's debt is now about 500 billion. In 6 years, Finance Minister, you have added 387 billion to Ghana's debt. Just in 6 years. And clearly, this is as a result of recklessness. It's as a result of incompetence. It's as a result of mismanagement of the economy. Others are with the view that because your bank, Data Bank, is a transaction advisor to most of our loans, you take delight in borrowing. As a result, Mr. Speaker, Ghana's debt by your own budget, return the fees, is unsustainable. Ghana's debt is now unsustainable. Mr. Speaker, inflation was 14 to 15%. is being projected that by the end of the year, Ghana's inflation will hit 50%. And you are talking about debt structuring, giving haircuts, zero interest. Not haircut. It is help to bondholders. It's not the haircut. Haircut is not the head. You're not cutting the head. Mr. Speaker, Ghanaians have contributed or paid a levy towards National Health Insurance Act. Therefore, the National Health Insurance levy is by law. Honorable Finance Minister, the law is clear that after collection, within 30 days, you must pay the money to the fund. Why have you paid the National Health Insurance Fund monies collected less than 10%? Mr. Speaker, on the same health insurance fund, the minister projected a revenue of 4,644,363,009 Ghana cedis for the year 2023. However, when you go to the expenditure item in page 191 of the budget, you are projecting about 2.5 billion. What happens to the rest of the money? Even when you apply capping, what should go to national health insurance? It should be more than that. If you add the SNIT contribution to it, it means the total projected revenue is about 5.28 billion. And we are going to give them 2.5 million, less than 50% of it. Tell us what you use the rest of the money for. And fish. Mr. Speaker, Get Fund Levy is established by law to support the delivery of quality education to Ghanaians from basic school to tertiary level, ensuring equitable provision of essential resources for all levels of education to all segments of Ghanaians. And the 2.5% VAT, which is the Get Fund levy, is supposed to be paid to Get Fund. Mr. Speaker, the Finance Minister is projecting a total revenue from the levy in the sum of 4,644,363,009 Ghana cedis. However, when you go to the expenditure item, comparing the page 190 and 191 of the budget, the revenue and the expenditure, the minister is proposing to give to Get Fund only 1.8 out of almost 5 billion. What will you do with the rest of the money? You want to get fund to collapse? Is education not an important in this country? For all monies collected to be given to Get Fund. Mr. Speaker, the last person who spoke from the other side boasts of this is Assembly's Common Fund payment. I want to place on record the outstanding balance as at the second quarter from the government finance ministry to this is Assembly Common Fund. Mr. Speaker, the total amount is 4,877,567,950 cedis, 74 pesos. Mr. Speaker, the details are as follows. In the year 2018, as far back as 2018, the owing was 361,529,207 cedis, 49 Ghana pesos. In 2019, 634,622,875 cedis, 73 pesos. In 2020, it was 636,067,032 cedis, 68 pesos. 2021, 1,921,544,374 Ghana cedis, 40 pesos. In the year 2022, it's 1,138,834 Ghana cedis. Mr. Speaker, this amounts to a total of about 4.9 billion. Where from the statement that the first and second quarter has been paid. If you are owing this assembly common fund right from 2018. Mr. Speaker, there was a huge issue about the calculation of the total revenue as per Article 252 of the 1992 Constitution. As a result of which, two members of Parliament at that material moment, one of who is here, went as far back to the Supreme Court. The Supreme Court has given an interpretation, delivered a very beautiful judgment. Honorable Finance Minister, why are you not respecting the constitutional provision as well as the judgment emanating from the Supreme Court of Ghana? Is that not as a result of lawlessness? Is that not as a result of recklessness? Is that not as a result of incompetence? Mr. Speaker, our economy is in tatters. Governance in this country is in a mess. So, Mr. Speaker, I believe strongly that it is about time for Ghanaians to realize that governance under the current administration is in a mess. The earlier, the better. Mr. Speaker, I thank you for giving me the opportunity.